Music video television channels. These types of channels were home to music, playing music videos 24/7. Most would be familiar with MTV, a channel that used to be dedicated to airing music videos until around 2010, when they dropped the music television branding. Aside from this, if we had a whole channel that is dedicated to music videos, what if we had a television program that was dedicated to music videos? And what if it was geared toward children? Today, we will be delving into the depths of Canadian children's television again, and look into Treehouse TV, which had a show that picked up this unique concept as one of its kind. What show are we talking about? We're going to be talking about Ants in Your Pants.
Oh my, oh me, what's that? Can it be? It started as a wiggle and grew into a shake. Now I'm on the floor, squirming like a snake. Ooh, ants in your pants. Ooh, ooh, ants in your pants. You giggle, you wiggle, you jiggle, you dance. Ooh, you got ants in your pants.
Feel like you have ants in your pants? Well, it's time to dance. It's a half hour of toe-wiggling, finger-snapping music videos made just for preschoolers. Ants in Your Pants aired on the Canadian children's TV network Treehouse TV in 1997. This series was produced by Kathleen Porter, known for her work on interstitials like Wanna Play, Funny Farm, and I Can Do It. The show utilized a mixture of CGI, 2D animation, and puppetry for its segments. More importantly, it was notable for its music videos from musicians who are well known for composing children's music here in Canada. Your typical Ants in Your Pants episode had a puppet monkey who goes by the name Lickety Split, puppeteered and voiced by Marty Stelnick. He's the main host of the show and is also known as the cool ape with the videotapes.
Hey guys, yeah, it's me, Lickety Split. I'm here, the cool ape with the videotape. And I'm so glad that you're here with me. We're gonna watch some really great, fun videos and have a great time.
Lickety Split talks to the viewers and lets everyone know what's happening at his tree, creating the plot of the episode. Afterwards, he goes on to introduce the music videos they're about to watch. The music videos were often live action, featuring various Canadian musicians, such as Douglas John, Dutch Robinson, and Judy and David. Or Lickety Split himself would make an appearance in these music videos. Some music videos would include puppets. The Grogs, a Canadian puppet company that also produced music videos for Ants in Your Pants, becomes appealing to the audience with renditions of puppet characters. Additionally, they would expand their music library and play songs outside of Treehouse TV, as they also had entertainment value for preschoolers at the time. Occasionally, Lickety Split would bring up his grandma and his mom, but we don't see these characters, making them the unseen characters of the show.
Well, I've never slept at someone else's place before. Like, I've never slept away from home without mom and dad and Hickory. I wonder if I'll be lonesome.
Though there are other characters that appear in the show, like this trio of ants for example. At first, the purpose of having these ants in the show is to annoy Lickety Split, which is why he likes calling them pesky little ants.
Oh, those ants make me so crazy!
The ants call themselves carpenter ants. We have Janesaw, Woodchip, and Dusty. All were voiced and puppeteered by Jason Hopley, Ben Deutsch, Colin Penman, and Yolanda Yacht. Interestingly, these ants don't always speak the same way as Lickety Split. When these ants speak, they like to find things that rhyme to make it more fun for the kids watching the show, alongside pleasing the kids with repetition and sound patterns for the ear.
What is that? Dusty! Woodchip! Is that Lickety's cat?
Well, we had no idea it belonged to him. And there was no name under the rim.
As we move forward and head into future episodes, Lickety Split slowly begins to warm up to the ants, and eventually, they became less evil and more of a friend than a foe, despite being mischievous.
Well, my mom wants to know if you guys will take care of Kitty while I'm gone.
We can do that. Yeah, we'll take care of your cat.
We are the ants you can trust.
You can count on us.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks a lot, guys.
Consequently, as time went on, the show underwent some changes. Proceeding to later episodes of Ants in Your Pants, the changes become more significant. In later episodes, the tree bark on Lickity's tree looked different, adding a darker shade compared to the lighter shade we saw in earlier episodes of this series. None of the characters changed in terms of appearance, though they made one adjustment to Chainsaw, making her voice noticeably higher in pitch levels.
Alright, boys. Let's go find that noise.
The most noticeable changes come from the additional segments. They added a new segment called Lickity's Tree Fort. In this segment, Lickity would invite the viewers to a musical dance party. The premise is to get the audience to engage in singing, dancing, and fun. In addition to having a musical dance party, they would bring in a special guest to sing a song or dance in the tree fort. The special guests would typically be children's entertainers, such as Ken Whiteley, Jack Grunsky, Al Simmons, Jackie Richardson, and even Bob McGrath from Sesame Street.
Baseball game, and everyone asked about you.
Another segment they presented goes by the name of Stretch and Wiggle. The segment consists of different hosts, hosted by Shelley Hamilton and Corey Michaels, and once in a while, we'll see Douglas John. A bunch of children would follow along and join Shelley and Corey as they do exciting activities that get the kids moving and grooving, typically with a song that involves various movements and exercises. They also presented a segment called Kidding Around, which brings the viewers into the perspective of a CGI video camera. Through the video camera, we would get introduced to the kids, to check up on them and see what they were doing. They would go on and do some fun activities, such as playing hopscotch, or even singing a song.
Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir, 3 bags full.
Throughout the 90s and 2000s, Ants in Your Pants was a success. It was acknowledged as the top music video program for preschoolers in Canada. In 1998, a soundtrack album from a company named Zeppelins would get released to the public. The CD came with the most notable Ants in Your Pants songs. Some of them include the theme song, a Ram Sam Sam, Ooey Gooey,
Sticky stuff, sloppy,
Iggy can't get enough.
mucky,
Yucky, blueberry gum.
how I love that gummy jump.
and Do Your Socks Get Soggy.
That's my funny wee lad. Do your socks get soggy when you step in the puddle? Is your wee head soles when you fall in the lake?
Later, in 2000, the album would get recognition and get nominated for a Juno Award, also known as Canada's Music Awards. The Ants in Your Pants CD was nominated in the Best Children's Album category. Unlike Treetown, they did not release any plushies, but they did sell yellow and blue jackets with their brand written on them, which were created by Trimark. Because it was a hit, Treehouse TV went forward to launch a live event, which was previously mentioned in the last episode. It's the Ants in Your Pants Sing-Along. For about 30 minutes, kids and parents would join in to clap and sing along to familiar songs for preschoolers. The concert mainly consisted of Douglas John and lovable characters from Treehouse TV, like Kush and Lickety Split in a mascot costume. There would be a mix of songs from the well-known Treehouse shows of its time, including songs from Ants in Your Pants and Treetown. This live event would spread across Canada in malls, festivals, and numerous special occasions between 1999 and 2000. By the summer of 2001, it was exclusively for Ontario Place, which was an entertainment and event venue in Toronto. But then in 2006, they removed the mascots and only had Douglas John, creating a new name for the event, Sing Along with Douglas John. Despite the removal of these mascots, Douglas John was still prominent as part of Treehouse Live.
I want you to come wiggle with me. I woke up at 4:15. Everybody I knew was knocking.
For viewers outside of Canada, here's some additional information and a brief summarization of Treehouse Live. Treehouse Live was intended to provide live children's entertainment, consisting of some of your favorite characters from preschool shows. To add on, there were several other mascots for Treehouse Live, such as Barney, Bob the Builder, and Thomas. Here are some short samples of the show with these characters.
Clap your hands, show us how. Twice as fast. Don't stop now. Oh, hi everybody. Oh my. To count, to count, we count to find out the amount. One up.
In terms of broadcasting history, it was an original production by Treehouse TV, so it mainly aired within Canada. Before Treehouse became a 24-hour channel, the show played approximately 4 times a day until the programming changes took place. And then when it became a 24-hour channel, it slowly made its way to airing during the graveyard slot, when its target audience would be asleep. And after a few years of broadcasting in the middle of the night, Ants in Your Pants had its final airing on February 24th, 2008. Thus, it marked the end of broadcasting on television, after a little over a decade of airing. Overall, Ants in Your Pants was heavily influential in children's media for introducing a new concept to entertain preschoolers and establishing a strong passion for music videos. Fans have stated that it was their MTV as a kid, which kept them hooked on Treehouse. Ants in Your Pants is a classic Treehouse show that may be gone, but it will never be forgotten by old Treehouse enthusiasts. With that said, feel free to share your memories of Ants in Your Pants in the comments down below. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of Treehouse Throwbacks.